Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Plus Humane Society.
So it's a safety issue, not only for the mare and for the stallion.
Oh, those poor eyes are wide open.
Yeah.
So Trey, you've got some exciting news to share.
I was just 19 years old when we started Plus Humane Society back in 2003. I'm passionate about saving animals, but especially saving horses from slaughter.
Tawny's the thinker, and I'm the doer. Together, we've rescued, sheltered, and protected over 15,000 precious lives, creating the world's largest full circle of life horse shelter.
I was born into this. I've always been helping animals, and I'm never going to stop.
We will always rescue,
Shelter,
and protect the helpless.
This is Horse Shelter Heroes.
So Sydney and I are up here at quarantine. We had 7 more horses come in from auction. One of the rescues in Texas that we work with brought them in for us. So they came in late last night, it sounded like. So they got put directly into a quarantine pasture we had ready. So this morning we're gonna bring them in and do their full intake. We're not running around today. We're gonna go straight through that corner like a bunch of good horses. There you go. Nope, you had it, you had it. Turn around. Follow the fence. Hard right, hard right. Good job.
Yeah.
Nope, you guys took too hard of a right. Keep going.
Success. Well,
Success.
compartment 1.
Yes.
Pasture 1.
Success part 1. There you go.
Ah.
Too far.
This is a camera, dude.
Hi. You can freak out? Okay. Do you have any open wounds? We have a little bit of a snip. Okay. Okay, we can put her in the squeeze. If you want to back up a step, I will listen to your heart. Hi. Don't try to jump out of here, okay? Nope, you're okay. I just need to listen.
Aw, baby, she's just 2.
Yeah. It looked like her 1 3.5 had come in, so I'm gonna call her 3.
How's this first horse been?
Oh, wonderful. She is a little wild. She's only 3 though, so we can't blame her too much. Clearly she was not trained. So Trey will have his testing tested. I don't know. She doesn't have great behavior, but hopefully she'll do well in training when she comes out of quarantine. Yep, go that way.
I have no idea.
What do you mean I have no idea?
This is your doings, not mine. I have nothing to do with this.
They wanted me to get start on the Mustangs and stuff. And I don't know if that's enough chirp or dirt up there just to do a thin layer.
Yeah, it probably is.
I mean, just to get things started. That's what
Yeah.
that's what I was asking about.
So why don't I go get the truck and trailer and you get the bucket and meet me at the gravel pile?
Got you. Sounds like a plan.
So that's what Trey wanted. He wanted me to work.
What's it like having Trey as the boss now?
Hey,
It's terrible.
I'm not the
It's
boss.
terrible.
I'm not the boss.
I've got to drink a lot of water. He's killing me. That's what we'll do. I'll get the truck, trailer, meet you at the gravel pile.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah. As long as you got stuff to do, you got a job. When you run out, that's when you better look out. We got horses coming and going and, man, busy. So we're gonna get some chert. and we're gonna take it up to the round pen and build a base for it. That's what he's talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Horse Plus Humane Society, where we take pride in rescuing horses every day of the year. And there's Trey with a bucket. Hey, Trey.
The BLM, the Mustang pin we have up top, me, Garrick, and then we put a round pin up there. So I need some soft dirt in there on the ground, just enough thin layer, just for safety reasons.
Get out of the way. I will run over you. Can't you see I'm old and crazy?
So step one was getting it up here. What's step two?
Step two is dumping it. We got to get it back in there.
Is it time to take a dump?
Time to take a dump. It's gonna be a nice round pen though. Get a good base in here, get some sand down. It's gonna be all right. All right, so we've got a little chert down and a big hole in the pen we filled in. Got that ready. We're gonna try to get a load of sand brought in, get all that spread. It's going great. We've got some Mustangs here. Excited about getting those to work, and we'll pick up some black screening tomorrow, and we're gonna black screen the round pen and get that closed off so he can start working with them. So it's gonna be exciting.
Alrighty, let's get this show started. It's gonna be crazy. I gotta try to stay calm. What's up, guys? Today's gonna be my first day interacting with the Mustangs, which is exciting for me. I'm gonna take it slow, move them around just a little bit. I did build a split for a cutoff pin. I'm gonna try my best to get one single one out and just get to know him and let him know that I'm not here to hurt him in any way. Build a little bit of trust and build a bond is what I'm trying to do today. Let's open all the gates and hopefully they'll funnel in this way. But we're gonna take our time with this because I don't want any of them getting hurt, running head into the panels or stumbling over each other. So we're gonna really take our time with this one. Oh, they know something's up. You guys are fine. Come on, guys. Yeah, I'm out of shape. So I'm gonna give them about 5-10 minutes or so. Let them calm down, relax. Then I'm gonna try to slowly get them out one at a time. Whichever one's there at the end is the one I'm gonna start. Okay, so now I'm not gonna jump right into the round pin. I'm gonna give this guy about 10 minutes or so. Right now, zero attention's on me. All his attention's on his herd. Okay, Blue, it's me and you now. First off, I'm just gonna establish my presence. Let her know that I'm here. I just want her to give me 2 eyes for now and just know that I want her attention on me so we can work together. So I'm not gonna really do much at first. I'm gonna just go ahead and move her feet forward, different directions. When they see fear in you or they see you run, then they're gonna get that signal. Oh, if I come up to this guy, so-and-so, and they're scared of me, that's what they're gonna learn. And then that's all they're ever gonna wanna do when they get enclosed fences and small pins is. So it's just like being in a herd. There's always a dominant one in the herd. My father taught me a lot with horses. His father was a horseman too also. So it kind of just got passed down generation to generation. When it became my time with my brother's time to start working with horses, we picked it up and ran with it. Number one thing was to be patient, always stand your ground, Don't show fear. There's so much things that comes with it. The smallest signals, the smallest little effort they give, you work off of that and you build on it. I was more eager to learn more and more to be a better horse person myself. And I've never given up on that. Oh. That's all I want right there. That's all I want. This is the first time I've actually seen her stand still for the longest. So there's always trying to teach her reward is to stand there and get some rest. She wants to move from there. We're gonna add pressure and just keep her moving. So here in a bit, when she starts to give me her attention, she'll give me both eyes. And when that happens, I will stop with what I'm doing, putting all the pressure on her. Oh, there, right there, look at that, wow. You're good. There, look at this. That feeling of that first connection, it's just so awesome. It's hard to explain. There's a lot of stuff with horses that I can't really explain. Oh. So if they want to move their feet, I just like to add extra pressure. Let them know that I'm the one doing it. Then I'll cut her off. Go back the other way. Well, I got Blue behind me. I did work with her for a little over an hour, about an hour and a half. It was really awesome to see her just give me attention, even if it was just for 5 to 10 minutes. That's just showing me that she wants to learn and she's able to catch on to what I'm trying to teach her, which is good for me and her. She's still trying to get used to her surroundings. It's barely been a couple of days since she settled in. Usually Mustangs take a little longer than that, but I'm doing this a whole different way. You don't see me with the rope. You don't see me with lead ropes. You don't see me roping or anything. I'm just trying to build a trust with her and build a bond is what I'm trying to do. And if you can see behind me, she is turning away from the fence now. When she comes off towards the fence, that's something she was not doing at all. She would turn in, duck her head to the floor, back and forth, back and forth. I was making progress. I thought I was gonna be able to put my hands on her today, but as you can see, her attention span is so short. But we're gonna work on that and we're gonna take our time again. I just gotta be patient and stay calm with this. But yeah, Blue's a good horse.
Picasso was adopted virtually this morning, and his adopters are coming this evening to pick him up. These are wonderful adopters. They have been watching him ever since he got off the trailer. Picasso came in through our buyout program in April. When he first came in, on his back legs, on the inside, he had awful scratches that looked like barbed wire. He had an accident somewhere. And even though he's not halter trained, he let us put SWAT and E3 ointment all over his legs. He knew we were there to help him, and that's whenever we were like, this horse is really smart and he's got a good mind on him. He's gonna make a great horse for someone with experience. They have adopted Spirit, Shiloh, Millie, Diamond, and Arrow in the past, and now Picasso. So they are constantly sending us updates, and we just appreciate them so much. And whenever we heard that they were interested in Picasso, a day after he got cleared, it was like, yes, that would be great, and it's very exciting for us here at Horse Plus.
He was just recently cleared yesterday by Nicole to come down to general population, and I was surprised this morning to hear that he got adopted already, which is good for him and good for Horse Plus. I just never had the chance to get to know him or even work with him, but I am excited that he is going to a good home though.
How's he doing?
He's doing good.
Still as crazy as he was when we first talked about him?
No, he's doing better. He's a little rough looking. So this is his first time getting up. He got cleared yesterday. So yesterday evening he was cleared.
How you doing, Trey?
Good, and you? He will let you pet on him, but it's really slowly. I barely got from his butt all the way to his jaws, his cheeks. I haven't touched his face, his nose yet. I'm just taking my time.
We put some of that ointment on his back just so it kind of,
You okay, big boy?
we brushed him down quite a bit too.
Yeah.
But he's doing good. He'll let you pet on him and he puts up with it.
Do you want to try to get your halter on him? You're okay, see? It's just a halter, but it's just a halter.
Well, those poor eyes are wide open.
Yeah. I was excited to work with this one in the try to get him to the round pin.
Yeah.
I was okay, I'll give him a couple of days before I get him the round pin. Let him
Then
chill
they
out.
told you we're coming.
Then this morning, they're like, hey, you got a thump. And I was, oh, really? I mean, it's really exciting. It's really awesome. But I'm glad y'all are the ones that are taking him.
Yeah, we're grateful we got those two little ones together. They feed off each other so much.
Yeah, we
I
can
think
catch
if we had one.
shallow in the pasture, no problem.
Wow.
He'll just go, they just both will just go wherever.
We can't help ourselves. No, I'm just kidding.
We have no willpower.
We came to get Picasso. We were kind of watching him since you guys have gotten him in, really, and anticipating when he possibly was going to get released from quarantine. And
Sydney's been keeping us updated. I've been bugging her to death about him.
Arrow is now Ash, and Shiloh is now Whiskey. Oh, they're doing amazing. They feed a lot off of each other's energy. Grateful for sure that we got both of them. The young ones seem to kind of stick together, so.
Yeah, and the big ones stay in the back more.
Yes.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trey. Appreciate it.
Yep, we'll see you guys.
Another adoption, another successful adoption. All right, Trey, high five.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Woohoo! Successful adoption.
So we just got done gelding 4 horses. We had Charlie, Eclipse, Weston, and Merlin. So Dr. Jess was able to get all 4 of them castrated, and we have 1 that we're just waiting to wake up. The other 3 are up and back out in their pastures. A little rough recovery for one of them, but he made it. So he's doing good, it looks like, out there so far. So we'll just keep an eye on Charlie, who was our last one.
Stallions kind of get one thing on their brain, and that's breeding a mare. And if you've got a mare in heat that's close by, sometimes they can do a lot of tricks to get to that mare. And so it's a safety issue, not only for the mare and for the stallion, but also for the people involved. We will geld them when they've dropped their testicles, and we can palpate those, and we know that they have 2, and that we can safely get 2 testicles, because you never want to geld a horse and put a horse under anesthesia that just has 1 testicle and take 1 testicle. We're never going to put a horse under anesthesia that the recovery would be unsafe for the horse to go through. So as long as the horse is in a healthy state where we feel like he can recover safely, we would still consider gelding that stallion. You know, behavior is such an important factor for these horses, for where they're gonna go, for their well-being in that environment. And stallions, unless a horse is going into a program where people know how to handle stallions, and the purpose for that horse is that it's gonna be bred, there are certainly horses out there that are quiet studs, but they're really the anomalies. Most horses tend to have behavioral problems as intact studs, unless they're at a breeding facility where they're being managed by people that are trained to handle intact studs. So really for the life of the horse, also because horses move from facility to facility, it's just gonna be important that that they are castrated as geldings if they are not being bred and used as a breeding stallion.
I'm out here with the Texas group here in quarantine. It is a week later. They're out to green luscious pastures, and they're eating that hay up back there. But we got them intaked last week. They were a little scared. You can tell they had a long trip, and they were pretty worked up, and we finally got them to calm down and give them the things that they needed. They got their vaccines, we checked them out. Another thing that we had to deal with here at Horse Plus that we were happy to help, but also it's one of the hard parts of the job, is we had 2 out of this group that were so mentally traumatized, we did make the decision to give them the last act of kindness. It's just unfair that people failed them from the beginning. They were older horses. We know that they've had a lot of trauma that they've dealt with within their life. And even with us being kind and going at it with a fear-free way, they were still so traumatized. And even out in pasture, if someone drove by, it was just sad to see how scared they were. And the unimaginable probably happened to them, but they are at peace now, mentally and physically. And it's hard, but that's something that we're blessed to be able to offer horses like that. They're gonna stay out here in quarantine for a little while, and then the mission is to get them to Gen Pop and get them forever homes.
Off to get Sawyer. What's up, buddy? What's up? It's a thing we've always been doing with me, my father, and my brothers. We either be honking the horn at a heel and the horses come to us to eat grain and hay and water, drink water. But for me, I like to whistle. So when I whistle, they learn. So when I whistle, they know they're gonna get grain. When I whistle, they know I can groom them. I want them to come to me eventually.
So Trey, you've got some exciting news to share.
I sure do, and for me, I am so super excited about it. I am going to be adopting Sawyer here, which is a really wonderful 2-year-old. He's been through some stuff. Recently, he gone through surgery, a crib ortic surgery. He's still in recovery a little bit. That's why he's separate. He's one of my favorite horses. He is my favorite horse, actually. He has so much potential with him. He's a smart horse. He's athletic. He's outgoing. It's just everything I look for in a horse. Something about him, when I work with him, we have a connection that is hard to explain, but I can understand him and he understands me without even talking to each other. Of course, he can't talk, but it's just something about him. I can't get over it, and he's a really, really good horse, and I just love the smartness about him.
Sawyer came to us through the buyout. He was just a little tiny dude when he came in. We were able to thankfully raise the funds to send him for his cryptorchid surgery, so we were all super excited about that because Sawyer is a really sweet boy. The surgery went fantastic. He was fully castrated. He healed really well. We kept a close eye on him. He was down at the vet building for several weeks until his staples could come out. Then he's been up here in kind of a smaller pasture just so he doesn't run around too crazy, even though he has shown us that even a small pasture won't keep him calm. We see a lot of sad stories come through here. We get a lot of horses that we can't save that are gonna cost, tens of thousands of dollars to try and even save. So when we have horses like Sawyer where we can raise the funds for a surgery that is gonna make them adoptable, that's super motivating for us because any success story keeps us going. Sometimes it's hard because people think their donations don't matter, especially if you can only give $1, $2, $5, but it adds up. So if everybody gives $1 and 5,000 people give $1, that's a lot of money and it can go a long ways. So I've always told people, no matter where I've worked or what I'm fundraising for, that every dollar, every penny counts. So.
All right, guys. Well, I'm about to make it official. I'm gonna sign the paperwork for Sawyer, and then he'll be all mine. All right, Miss Lynn. It's time.
It's time for what?
Do some paperwork for Sawyer.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Yay!
I'm ready.
All right, Trey. So here's his paperwork.
Awesome.
His health information and his coggins.
Oh,
and
yes.
you officially have a horse.
Yay, I'm excited. Alrighty, let's go. Here he is, Sawyer. Alright. He is officially my horse now. I just have so many promising things I have for him in the future. And me and him working together, it's gonna be an awesome team. He's gonna be one amazing horse.
Hey, Horse Heroes, it's Chris here. We just wrapped up
a big meeting up here in our quarantine facility with our entire equine team. We are currently working together to figure out how in the world we need to section off different areas of our quarantine for the different groups of horses that we have potentially coming in. If you haven't heard already, we are preparing for over 60 equines to be on our property next week. We are so blessed and excited for this opportunity to give so many of these animals a second chance, just like the ones behind me. This group behind me were part of the 37 that came in as a part of June's buyout. And this month in July, over 60 guys. And so we have a great team, and the way that we just laid out the plan, it's going to work. It's going to be phenomenal. Every horse is going to have exactly what it needs and as much space and all the food and water in the world. We're very blessed and equipped with so much land to spread out over our facility, and a great team to put that plan in action. Right now, I just want to make sure that you know we are actively fundraising for these animals. We can only actively rescue horses that we have the funding for to rescue. And so if you can imagine, on average, it takes about $1,000 per horse on their first day here. That includes their bail, like just buying them. It includes their medical care, their feed, everything that they would possibly need to thrive here at Horse Plus on day one. It's about $1,000. So you can do the math. If we're trying to rescue over 60, we're looking for a lot of money. We have a lot of money to raise over the next week to make this happen. But we have the best supporters in the world. I just told our team, I was like, they were asking, do you think this is going to happen? And I said, I absolutely do. I 110% believe in our family and in our supporters across the entire globe that we're going to come together and make this rescue of over 60 horses happen. And so if you can and you're able, donate. Click the link. Here's the QR code right here on your screen right here. Every single dollar given to this just floods right into our rescue fund, which immediately allocates and distributes emergency rescue funds for situations just like these here at Horse Plus. We need you. We're excited about it. We'll keep you updated along the way, but 60, it's going to be a lot. Can't wait.